talent thing doesn't count. We just are all born dancers. We take it out in our brains sometimes. So, okay, but with an undulation, it is just body mechanics. I hate to say this, but I actually like to start on the floor because I know we just got on the floor.
Okay, let's start on the floor.
But I actually think that there's two really good techniques that I learned that helped me. And one is when you cross-legged, however, because this way your pelvis is tucked and you can't cheat and you have to be very honest with your spine and all this. And so what you're gonna cheat. Yeah, well, because this way your pelvis is tucked. A full body undulation is beautiful. It's just knowing what you're doing when you're doing it. So if we're gonna do a breakdown, it's gonna be lift with the chest, keep the shoulders in place, that's important. So your hands on your knees just to stabilize yourself, and then you roll down, down, down. Try to keep the chin straight, shoulders straight, and all you're doing is, if you want to look at the side, that's not
Yep, that's
cheating.
what I was gonna do.
That will help, because you can see lift, roll, roll, roll. Lift, roll, roll, roll. Your head isn't moving, your shoulders aren't moving. It's the space between these and that. So it's literally your spine. That's right.
Is your pelvis kind of, is your lower back sort of out a little bit, or you're not like that?
So my pelvis is sitting down, so it's tucked. So I'm not using my pelvis at all. So it's the torso, like from here to here. Lift, roll, roll, roll. I didn't answer your question, did I?
That's okay. I'm looking at you. I see.
How do we, I get the I think what muscles I need to do the lift, but then what muscles do I use to do the rest? Is it my back, is it my abs?
It's literally, I don't really think it's muscles, it's your spine, right?
Okay.
And so it's the flexibility. So if you all want to do this, here you can, and you do a tabletop. This is how you create space, because it's about creating space. It's a straight, flat, good. Tuck your pelvis, good. Flat tabletop. Push back as if you're going to do a child's pose. Then you go down as if you're going to do a chaturanga. So you can see right now your spine articulating. You go all the way as far as you can, and then you tuck to flat, and then you pull back. Do you feel that? In all those places, all that space in your spine? That's really great. If you could do that and not move your head, that would be really kind of perfect. I said that with love. So you push back, because you want your chin to be like touching the floor, as close to the floor as you can. So you go all the way out, and then you tuck. Yeah, okay. So like your eyes, there.
So
Push,
what are your
yeah.
shoulder blades doing?
They're along for the ride. So they're not the work. The work is the spine, because this is creating space. So when you're doing this, good, Stella, do you feel your spine opening?
It feels really good.
It does too. and then okay, so I mean, this is like amazing right there. That's it. It's all of it. If you can go, think of it in 3 separate movements. So you're flat back, tabletop. This is square. Flat, which is up. Push back, and then you bend your arms, and then you look forward, chin like an inch from the floor, all the way push up. So now you should be like in a cat-cow, and you tuck it back to flat, and then you push it back. If you do this, okay, good. All the way, so it's like a cat-cow and a chaturanga, and if you almost feel like you can't go any further, and then you just try to go a little bit further. So you keep doing that. Does anyone have questions on that movement? So that is creating space in your spine, so that when you stand up, the important thing is you tuck your pelvis, your knees are bent, hip distance apart, check your spine, and then you lift, roll, roll, roll. So your question that you asked, where is it? That's the space that you just created a little bit of. And you just keep kind of doing that, and then lift, roll, roll, roll. And then if you want to add the lift, drop, 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 pelvis, lift, drop, drop, pelvis. Then you straighten and bend the knees. But the idea is to start when you know the body mechanics are small, and then you can get bigger. Then you can add the pelvis. It's like when we're doing this, we're doing lift, roll, roll, roll. We're using our knees, our legs, our pelvis. But if you have already understood this undulation part, it'll be much easier instead of just like using your head to like kind of, which that's fine too. Just if you want to know the difference between the undulations. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. You can feel the difference.
Yeah, so you kind of be, and somebody said it kind of feels good. Like it should feel good. Like, cause your back, you know, what you really don't want to do is you don't want to like stay in that position. You always want to tuck that spine, strong abs, tuck the spine, so that ideally, like when you're walking, you can do all these other things with the lower while you're still undulating, because you're not relying. Because it's separate, you're isolating, okay? You don't need to do all that, but I think the other last question is, lift, roll, 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 roll down, and then what do we do? Reverse it. Nature has gravity going down and up, so you tuck and you roll up.
Yes.
Roll it down, roll it up, roll it down, roll it up, down, up. And for this, you're actually bent knees the whole time, so you're not using your knees to help you. Like you can later, but if you're really trying to articulate it and do the movement, it's really just about pelvis. Now we added the pelvis. We didn't have the pelvis before. So lift, roll down. But yeah, good. So, I mean, it takes a little while. So like, just don't be like hard on yourself, but you should feel a little bit more space. And the idea is just always think of like your shoulders are still, your knees are solid, and it's the movement between your shoulders and your pelvis. That's an undulation.
Woohoo! Undulation queen. Thank you, Tina. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
That's great.